Philadelphia's starting lineup. Curry and Green, the 2 and the 3. Harris and Embiid, the big men inside. And it's Simmons in at the point guard position. And for the Pelicans, Ingram at the 3, Zion at the 4. Devontae Graham out there with Josh Hart. And it's Valanciunas in at the center position. Embiid, good. Another season underway for the NBA. Grant, was there an opening night that sticks out in your mind?
Well, for me, rookie year opening night is always special. Came out the gates 25, 10, and 5. Of course, 2004 was special too after not playing the entire previous year.
Now here's Curry. Simmons with it. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Right now, Simmons is a question with no answer. Tenacious scorer who finishes with muscle through contact.
Hey, and the apple not falling far from the tree. Simmons' dad was a legendary player in Australia.
And that's where Simmons says he really learned the value of team ball. At age 15, he played in a world championship there. Just invaluable to his early development.
Hart can't hit.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim, that's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
To the inside, here's Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
Yeah, they call him Dancing Danny Green, and you can see why. Excellent offensive instincts there.
Ingram against Green. The shot no good, and it's Philadelphia the other way. Boy, the offense has been on point.
They have great timing and great communication. So hard to get stops against them.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use the basket.
Williamson, no good.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
It's stolen by Ingram. Poke loose. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry. And looking at second chance points last year. Here were the teams that did the most damage on the offensive glass. The Pelicans, second. Fifth on the list, the 76ers.
Right here, these two teams really cashed in on the offensive glass, creating extra points out of nothing.
Now here's Graham. Pass to Williamson. Oh, the dunk by Williamson.
Nice pass from the point guard, Graham there. Loves getting the ball over to his open teammates.
Curry against Hart. Embiid drawing the double team. Rebounded by New Orleans. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Valanciunas. Joel Embiid with the board. Embiid's got his 5th rebound in this one. Graham against Simmons. Back to Embiid. Outside for Green. Over Ingram. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on Brandon Ingram.
When Green's on the court, you can't lose him because he's just too dangerous as a shooter.
Danny Green, 2 shots.
So he comes up empty at the line. The Pelicans trail. Williamson passes to Graham. Pass to Valanciunas. Outside Graham. 5 on the clock. And they call an illegal screen here.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
And Philadelphia calls time here.
Adjustments are a part of every game, in every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
Now here's Curry. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
Yeah, that shot didn't stand a chance. Can't sleep on JV's
about the mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Simmons has got his second basket of the game.
Intelligent basketball. Keep feeding the hot hand.
Outside Ingram. Hart from long range. And again, no good by New Orleans. The Sixers leading. Harris passes to Embiid. The kick out to Simmons. Green against Williamson. That's good from Embiid on the assist by Green. Embiid's got his third basket on the night right there. Simmons against Graham. Outside Hart. Back to Graham. Excellent D there from Embiid. Now the 76ers with it. They're on a 10-2 run here. Outside, Green. Pass to Curry. Three-pointer. Rebounded by New Orleans. And here is Williamson. Now it's Hart. Embiid covers. Hart passes to Valanciunas. Oh, stolen by Embiid. Simmons finds Harris. Now the Pelicans in transition. And he lobs it up to the rim. And Williamson throws it down.
It's so hard to live up to the hype, but Williamson has. Zion is a must-watch.
Simmons, the pass to Embiid. Harris outside. Over Williamson. No good off the glass.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area. And so far, he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
And here are the Sixers now, after the Pelicans picking up a basket a moment ago. Curry with it, Hart covering. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
You know, just like his brother, Seth Curry shoots with tremendous range and remarkable efficiency. And the old man wasn't too bad in those categories either. Odell could put it in the hole from deep with a high rate of efficiency, too.
Hernan Gomez is checked in for the Pelicans. Alexander Walker comes in for Hart, and Philadelphia also making a switch. Niang, he's checked in for Green.
Outstanding decision-making by Ingram there, working it to the open man. Really good possession.
And Philadelphia calls time here. Hey, and both Curry brothers averaging well over 40% from three.
How about this, B.A.? Seth has actually been a tick more accurate than Steph. And, of course, their dad, Dale Curry, was a tremendous marksman in his own right. This is a talented fam, no doubt.
And the 76ers making a change here. Milton is checked in. Pass to Alexander Walker. Here's Ingram. Takes the three. Rebound by the 76ers. Embiid's got 7 rebounds in the game.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold, this boy. Man.
The three, here's Harris. Pelicans cleared away.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Ingram on the wing. Pounded by Harris. The shot by Ingram, no good.
It's been that kind of quarter for him. The shot has just been unreliable.
Pass to Simmons. Out to Harris. Here's Niang. 6 to shoot. Here's Embiid. Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5.
Assisted by George Niang.
New Orleans has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Graham, the pass to Ingram. Now here's Hernan Gomez. Embiid covers. Pass to Graham. 6 on the shot clock. Good chance here for Ingram. And a great assist by Graham as that one goes.
How crazy is Ingram? How ridiculous is Ingram? I mean, just toying with the defense with his ball handling skill.
And that one drops. Embiid's got 10 points.
His efficiency has been a big factor in helping them capture this lead.
Graham against Simmons. Pass to Alexander Walker. Ingram on the wing. Oh, there's the alley. three. Oh, the dunk by Williamson.
The passing of Ingram, I mean, setting up his teammates and distributing the ball the way he does, effortless.
Simmons, the pass to Harris. Embiid inside, covered by Ingram. And Joel Embiid again. He's got 12.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You've got to work harder on the glass.
Now here's Hernan Gomez. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him.
Ingram clearly on the attack there, not allowing the defense to do anything with that dunk.
Here's Simmons. The Pelicans getting their last shot to go. Pass to Harris. Simmons against Graham. And they pick up 2. And the 76ers lead by 6.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play. So Ingram will go to the free throw line. That one on Harris. New Orleans making some changes. Hayes is checked in for Hernan Gomez. Marshall comes in for Williamson. And it's Satoransky in for Graham.
You know, in his high school days, Ingram led his team to 4 straight North Carolina State titles. Easy to see why just about every college in the country was lining up to recruit him.
Here's Drummond. And that one's good. A nice job on the glass as they picked up 2 on the second effort.
Now, what's the saying? Don't box out, you get your feelings hurt.
And that one's good. Ingram.
He does not lack for confidence. He shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
Here's Maxey, covered by Satoransky. Outside Milton. Korkmaz on the wing. Over Ingram. It's wide right. Hits off the rim. The Pelicans trail. Here's Alexander Walker. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Pass to Hayes. Back to Alexander Walker.
2 minutes remaining.
Oh, Drummond with a block.
A really good shot blocker. I like how Drummond times it up when he goes after those rejections. Well done.
Milton, no good. New Orleans has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Here's Marshall. 1:41 left in the first quarter. Oh, the block just stops it cold and takes possession. Here's Korkmaz, covered by Satoransky. For 3, Maxey. Rebounded by New Orleans.
Already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
Pretty clear they're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Now here's Satoransky. Here's Ingram. That shot off the mark. Good work defensively by Drummond. Milton up top. Rebounded by Ingram. New Orleans is shooting only 39% in the early going. Got a piece of it. Milton against Ingram. Here's Drummond. Shot to end the cold streak. And it's good on the lay-in. Drummond's gotten his second bucket of the game.
This is what Drummond is known for, fellas. I mean, assertive, aggressive, relentless, hard-working. He's just a dogged offensive rebounder.
Tries a 10-footer, and that one's long. The Sixers leading. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And Drummond with the jam.
Thrown down with force. Drummond with great feel around the rim. Now, usually he's one of the leading dunkers in the NBA because he doesn't waste any time or motion in there.
Now Ingram. 9 points in the game. Here's Hayes. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Sixers ahead, leading by 5. And the second quarter is on its way when we return. Lewis for the MVP in 2021.
Coming into this year,
Grant, for a long time, Embiid's conditioning was called into question.
Yeah, BA, but not anymore. But I like his focus on staying fit. That could help him stay healthy in the future.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter of action so far.
First team foul.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Philadelphia.
They've pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the defense to collapse. That could free up shooters going forward.
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is working hard on the offensive glass. They've had a number of putbacks.
They've got Thomas Satoransky, and it's Hayes in at center. So that's the group out there for New Orleans.
And they're doing strong work on the glass, a +5 advantage for them.
And guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamorous stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
Shots good by Satoransky.
That right there, that's the kind of look this system is designed to create.
Here's Maxey. Driving inside. Blocked! And they'll get another chance. Pass to Thibault. Back to Korkmaz. Tries yet again. And Drummond with the lay-in. Drummond's got 8 points.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
New Orleans making some changes. Valanciunas, he's checked in for Marshall. And Temple is subbed in for Satoransky. Quarter number 2, just over a minute of play. Now here's Hayes. Pass to Temple. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Murphy. Three-pointer, no good. The 76ers have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Well, Grant, at this point in his career, I think it's safe to say Andre Drummond will go down as one of the game's premier rebounders.
Yeah, you just don't call him a specialist because there's a lot more to Drummond's game than just rebounding. Rim protection, points in the paint. He does just about everything you want in a big man. When he's on the floor, he lightens the load on every other member of their front court.
Here's Maxey. Pass to Thibault. Here's Reed. Back to Thibault. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
That's his third.
And Grant, you were named co-rookie of the year alongside Jason Kidd back in '95. Something that's only happened 3 times in NBA history.
Yeah, I'm still bitter about that. I was robbed. Jason knows that. Everyone knows that. Nah, Jason and I, we are good friends. We joke about this all the time, but it was really an honor to share this award with someone of his caliber. Really one of the true greats to ever play in the NBA. But I was still robbed.
Pass to Drummond.
76ers foul. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 from downtown here in the second. Here's Temple. To the paint. Deflected by Drummond.
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical.
Well, they're working the glass, really battling in that area of the game, and that's helped them stake this lead.
Pass to Lewis. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
His 4th foul already. And we're not even at halftime. They'll likely limit his minutes the rest of the way.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Hernan Gomez is checked in. Green's checked in for the Sixers. Curry comes in for Maxey. The Pelicans trail. Here's Temple. A shot to stop the drought. And it's blocked by Thibault. Green, the pass to Curry. The Sixers again can't hit. And New Orleans shooting just around 32% from the field. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Reed.
Joel Embiid.
Here's Lewis. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. It's Hart on the wing. Beyond the arc. He drops it from range.
One of Hart's favorite shots there, guys. Excellent recognizing when he has the room to pull the trigger.
Pass to Embiid. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. Embiid's got 14 points.
They're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
Man, good whistle there.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
First one falls for him. Williamson's checked in for the Pelicans. Graham comes in for Lewis. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Simmons is checked in. Philadelphia's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Inside, it's stolen. Hernan Gomez with it, picked up by Embiid. Here's Temple. The shot won't fall. Good D by Simmons. Pass to Joe. It's stolen by Hart. Here's Graham. It's hauled in by the Sixers. Embiid's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Green finds Embiid. Down low. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. Embiid's got 4 points this quarter.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they have.
Here's Temple. Outside Hart, clock at 6. From deep. And no good. And it's Philadelphia the other way. Here's Embiid. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
You know, many people refer to Embiid as the best big in the league right now, and largely because there isn't a hole in his game. He does a lot of everything, and as big as he is, his agility and shooting touch is off the charts.
Harris is checked in for the Sixers. And Clark, you look at the evolution of Embiid's game. Really speaks to his intense work ethic.
I agree with you because he's had several injuries now, and yet he has not wasted that time rehabbing because he's developed his skills in the process. He said surgeries after surgeries at some point, I wanted to quit, but his heart was too big for that, and his game is showing the fruit of his work.
Here's Simmons. Oh, nice! Big finish! Man!
And, you know, whenever Simmons gets a chance to show off his insane bounce, he takes advantage of it, really demonstrating how lethal he is in the air.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our mobile one block.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It goes on Josh Hart.
I think we all must acknowledge that this is a redemption year for Simmons. The Philadelphia 76ers were strongly considering trading him in the offseason, but ultimately both sides are giving it one more try. But consider this, a last chance for things to work for Simmons in Philly.
Well, you look at all the ways Ben Simmons can affect the basketball game. His package is really unique. He's almost 7 feet tall. He's one of the best defenders in the league, can guard every position. And he's an incredible playmaker, too. So I tell you, this team is lucky to have him.
Pass to Thibault for 3. Hernan Gomez with a rebound. Hernan Gomez has got his 4th rebound in this one. To halt the run, Williamson misses. Philadelphia's gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Here's Harris. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
A low-maintenance star. I mean, Harris gives you the greatness without the ego. Really a coach's dream.
That one misses. And because of his versatility, Graham, Harris can play alongside anyone in any lineup, in my opinion.
Well, I agree, B.A. I mean, big wing players who can shoot have never been more valuable. Harris can stretch you out. He can go back to the basket, and he can run the floor.
Alexander Walker, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Niang, he's checked in for the Sixers. And the Pelicans call time here.
They've committed enough fouls to be in the penalty already. Not good. They really need to concentrate on playing strong defense without getting too physical.
Williamson finds Hart. Outside Graham. Back to Hart. From deep three-point range. Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Simmons against Graham. The Pelicans pull it in. Hernan Gomez has got rebound number 5 here tonight. To the middle. Here's Alexander Walker. Yep, count it.
You'd love to see Zion develop his passing game even more, but credit to him for spotting the wide open man.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Last season, Draymond Green called out what he saw as a double standard. When players ask for trades, they're vilified. But teams can announce they're planning to trade a player and sit him on the bench in the meantime, and then it's taken in stride. Guys, he feels like it's disrespectful.
Well, that's something to consider, Allie. Thanks. Good stuff. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Zion Williamson. That's foul number 2 for him. New Orleans making some changes. Marshall, he's checked in for Williamson. Brandon Ingram comes in for Hart. And it's Satoransky in for Graham. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Milton is checked in. Here's Harris. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans.
He struggles shooting the rock, yet they're still winning. It's a good thing his teammates have played well.
Pass to Marshall. No good there. Oh, great D that time from Harris.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant. Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision, excellent.
Now here's Satoransky. Alexander Walker. Ooh, good work defensively by Milton. Now Philadelphia with it. They're on a 17-7 run. Takes it inside, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there.
Guys, it is symbolic of their effort here tonight.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Hayes is checked in for Hernan Gomez. Philadelphia has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. On the wing, Milton to the inside. For 3, here's Harris. No luck on that one. And it's New Orleans taking it the other way.
Philadelphia foul. Shake Milton. That's his first personal foul. 15 foul.
At the line for New Orleans, Nikhil Alexander Walker. At the line for 2.
First free throw is good.
And they seem to have taken a more heads-on approach this quarter, and it's getting them to the free throw line.
Yeah, I don't think it's an accident that aggressiveness correlates with playing better. So the aggressiveness is starting to pay off.
Korkmaz is checked in for Tobias Harris. No good on the second free throw. On the attack. Power is home.
Simmons is driving inside. I'm telling you, he's going to sky up for the flush. Getting to the bucket in no time.
New Orleans calls timeout.
We talk about Embiid's surge in production, but it doesn't end there. He said, I want to push my teammates to be better and lead by example.
Right side Ingram, looking to get it going. And Embiid with the block.
Look at how well Embiid uses his size on defense there, swatting down the shot and doing it with authority.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
And many great players eventually realize that we is greater than me.
Yeah, Embiid's main point to this team is play the right way, because that's what you can control. He is intelligent, vocal, and selfless.
Alexander Walker's gone just 1 of 5 from the floor. Here's Korkmaz. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Ingram. Drummond's checked in for the Sixers.
Substitution. Andre Drummond.
And so here is Philadelphia. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. And a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket. Drummond's got 10 points.
When Drummond's points come, they tend to come inside. He's got a lot of ways to beat you down low.
Here's Alexander Walker. Yep, that one goes.
He's not the quickest guy out there, but he can outsmart you and outwork you.
Philadelphia has gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. Drummond, high post. Outside Milton. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
And even from where we're sitting, you can clearly tell it was a foul.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
And the 76ers making a change here. Maxi's checked in. New Orleans has gone 3 of 6 from outside in the second quarter. Here's Alexander Walker. 5 points in the game. Pass to Hayes. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Oh, unreal play to take on the contact and get it to go.
Yeah, he imposed his will on the defense that time. He was not going to be denied right there.
And the 76ers making a change here. Reed's checked in. Here's Maxey. Here's Korkmaz on the wing. Milton. The three-pointer off the mark.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then because his shot making is not happening right now.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
Here's Maxey, covered by Satoransky. Milton with it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From 9 feet out. Rebounded by New Orleans.
He still hasn't been able to convert from the field. He's just struggling to find his shot.
Drummond with the bucket.
And, you know, Drummond has no problem playing through contact. He excels at using that strong body of his to fight through contact and finish.
Hayes finds Ingram. Back to Hayes. And finished off by Hayes.
Terrific accuracy on that pass. That's how you lead your teammate.
30 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Here's Maxey. Pass to Milton. Driving in. Here's Drummond. That is now his 7th field goal in 10 attempts. Impressive.
Boy, a little contact will not deter Drummond. I mean, he gets physical right back and finishes strong.
Bad foul. That's not who you want to send to the line.
Personal foul.
At the line for New Orleans.
That free throw good from Ingram.
Taking 2 shots.
Both free throws good from Ingram.
Two-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
Here's Maxey. And a deep 3 from Curry. And Andre Drummond is going to pick up the foul. So that'll be his 2nd foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Seth Curry. 3.
End of the night.
Yeah, he's got that locked-in look in his eyes tonight, and he's not going to start taking it easy. I think he's going to be going hard until that final whistle blows.
Taking a look at the 76ers. Green and Harris, the forwards. Seth Curry is out there with Ben Simmons. And it's Embiid in at the 5 spot. Here's Ingram. Rebound by the 76ers. Embiid's got his 18th rebound here tonight. All over the place. And stolen by Graham. Outside Ingram. Inside, Hayes. And it's blocked by Embiid. And they get it back.
Physically, there's just no way to match up with Zion, especially now that he can go to the right hand.
First team foul.
That's good for Williamson.
There aren't many players that have come into the NBA as a consensus #1 pick like Zion Williamson did. Nobody was passing on this fella.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Valanciunas is checked in. Here's Simmons, and it's Simmons with the jam.
You know, this is Simmons at his most explosive, and we are seeing the vast array of his skills on display here tonight.
In that 2019 draft, Zion was a prize that every team in the lottery was hoping to win, Grant.
And that added a lot of excitement to that night. I mean, when you've got a once-in-a-generation talent like Zion, the lottery becomes a major event. Bad offense to begin the second half. 4 misses right off the bat.
They get it back. Good D by Williamson. For New Orleans, they've gone 0 for 4. Not the way they want to start the second half. Baseline jumper, and it's Ingram with the basket. On the assist by Williamson. Ingram's got 18 points.
They can finally relax after missing their first 4 shots to start this half.
Simmons, the pass to Green. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Boy, this is Green's game in a nutshell. He is an efficient catch-and-shoot player.
Outside Ingram. Fires it from 18. Joel Embiid with the board. For Philadelphia, they've gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. That one drops for him. Curry's got 4 points in the quarter.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Here's Williamson, and it's Harris with the rebound. Harris has got 5 rebounds tonight. Down low. Yes, and that's Simmons with the assist. Simmons has got 5 assists tonight.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Ingram with the ball. Green picks him up, and Williamson throws it down.
Did you guys feel that? When Zion slams it, the floor shakes.
Simmons, the pass to Embiid, uses the glass to finish the layup. Embiid's got 22.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Harris against Ingram. Back to Williamson. Rebound by the 76ers. Harris has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Harris on the wing. Pass to Green. Harris drives in. And another shot. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
That's his third personal
Well,
foul.
you've got to stay down on the shot fake. I mean, once Harris has you fooled,
For Philadelphia.
then you're done. And for those of you who have followed Harris, he's been in the league a decade now. Doesn't seem like it's been that long, but it has been, and he's rock solid.
Temple's checked in for the Pelicans. The 76ers also with a sub. Thibault, he's checked in for Green. Graham, the pass to Williamson. Here's Temple. Shot clock at 6. And it's Harris with the rebound. Harris has got rebound number 8 here already in the game. And over his 10 years, Clark, Harris has been remarkably reliable.
Yeah, he's as consistent as they come, B.A. He's going to score the ball, he'll rebound, he'll defend. I think he's better now at just making the next pass. And he does it all with a high degree of efficiency.
Pass to Graham. The 3. Pelicans keep it alive. And they double up Williamson. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And we've got to see that sensational mobile 1 block again.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
So it's the Pelicans now. Valanciunas passes to Graham. Hart from long range. He can't get it to go. So Philadelphia will take it the other way to the paint. Here's Harris. It's good. And a beautiful Beautiful setup from Simmons that time.
Ben Simmons.
Harris has got 11.
It's like he needed that halftime break to gather himself. Now he's starting to get his confidence back here.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Sixers.
Not sure what he was thinking about with that pass. Just sailed it right out of bounds.
Hernan Gomez is checked in for the Pelicans. Joe's checked in for the Sixers. Down low. He's off on that one. Nice D from Valanciunas. New Orleans has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Ooh, poked away. And stolen by Simmons. Stolen by Valanciunas. Outside Graham. Pass to Hart. Valanciunas with it. To stop the drought. And he takes it up and lays it in.
Now there's the strength we talk about often with Valanciunas. It helps him convert on these physical takes.
Here's Simmons. He's now 8 for 11 after that made shot. Here's Graham. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
That three's off the mark.
Trailing here in the game, you can look at his performance as a direct indicator of why they're losing.
Back to Simmons. And it's Simmons with the jam.
You know, what touch from the Australian native, Ben Simmons. I mean, he's so good at staying under control, even when facing physical contact.
And the Pelicans call time here. Boy, you look at Joel Embiid. He's playing really well right now.
He's really taking it to him inside. They got to find a way to slow him down.
Both teams will make substitutions.
For the 76ers.
76ers on D. Pass to Lewis. Here's Murphy. It's stolen by Thibault. Fast break, Philadelphia. And the jam by Drummond.
They've gone out of their way to involve Drummond in this offense, and I think that's really kept him engaged.
Here's Lewis. Oh, Simmons with the block. It's intercepted. And here's Hernan Gomez. Pass to Murphy. To the inside, Hernan Gomez. Oh, the teardrop falls in. Hernan Gomez has got his first bucket in this one.
There's a touch of artistry to the floater. Takes feel as much as skill.
Now here's Thibault. Out left to the wing. Pass to Drummond. Rebounded by New Orleans. Here's Lewis.
Philadelphia.
But no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Some changes for New Orleans. Marshall comes in for Valanciunas. And it's Satoransky in for Temple.
Najee Marshall. Thomas Saransky.
Here's Lewis. Pass to Hernan Gomez. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Marshall. There's the three. Joe grabs the miss. Right side Simmons. Here's Drummond. That one goes. And that's his 9th made shot in 12 attempts.
And that's a backbreaker for the defense. I mean, offensive boards like that run momentum against you.
Well, you know, that's the way it's going to be for them today, fellas. Can't sustain any momentum.
Here's Satoransky, and he sinks the 11-footer. Satoransky's got his second basket on the night.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his first personal
No
foul.
debate there. He got hammered.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
When they've had a chance to attack the basket at any point in this game, they've taken it.
Another part of their game that's made a difference tonight is all the second chance points they've been able to get.
And he knocks down the first one. Well, Grant, it seems like each year, play in the NBA becomes a little more wide open and a little less physical.
Yeah, it's definitely changed, BA, what you look for in a player today. Now, if you're overly aggressive, you always will be in foul trouble and of little use to your team. So being able to control your aggression is how you survive in today's game.
Pass to Lewis. Lets it go from deep. Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. 2 points. That one goes. Simmons has got 8 points in the quarter.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
I think we can say that shot is well within his range.
Yeah, let's hope so.
Yeah, and especially when he caps it off with the steady one-hand jam.
Now here's Saturansky. He's closely guarded, and he converts the layup. Saturansky's got 7 points in the game. Left side, Simmons. Now Tybal. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
That's his second personal
It's going to go on Jackson Hayes.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Lewis. Korkmaz is checked in for the Sixers. Maxey comes in for Ben Simmons. Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort.
Pass to Alexander Walker. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Drummond, and for the 76ers, they're shooting 47% in this one, looking efficient. And the Pelicans shooting only 30% in the third quarter.
76ers foul.
Milton's checked in for Tybal.
That's his first personal foul. Third team foul. Coming onto the floor for the 76ers, Shake Milton.
Puts it up off the inbound. The shot by Alexander Walker, no good.
He's been just a little off the mark tonight. Really the story of the game so far.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming
Personal
up.
foul. Fourth team foul. Shooting.
And he drops the first. The Pelicans making a switch here. Ingram's checked in. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Well, New Orleans shooting only 33%. Not exactly consistent offense. 1:33 left in the third quarter here. And again, no good by New Orleans. And Philadelphia has possession. Shot from 12. The shot by Drummond, no good.
More often than not, he'll cash it in from that area. The defense might have done just enough to bother him.
And the call will be against Brandon Ingram.
That's his
That'll be a second foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Reed's checked in for the Sixers.
You know, using his size advantage there to rip down that board in traffic.
Philadelphia's gone 1 for 2 from outside the arc in this third quarter. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans.
And that's a low percentage shot, and I'm sure he knows it.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Ingram's got 20 points.
You know, it's never easy trying to contain Ingram, especially when he's fighting off defenses like this.
Pass to Korkmaz. Here's Niang from behind the arc. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Alexander Walker's got 4 rebounds now. Looking to end this cold spell. The rebound by Maxey. And for the 76ers, they're shooting around 52% since the start of the third. Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. Alexander Walker. And there's two. Work on the glass, paying off that time. Alexander Walker's got 7 points.
And they can run out the clock here. No need to rush it.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
Here's Maxey. Pass to Korkmaz. Three-pointer off the mark. And so it's Philadelphia. A huge 24-point lead for them. They've had incredible success defensively, taking away good looks and pressuring shooters. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. It's an all-Duke forward pair. Ingram the 3, Zion the 4. Thomas Satoransky is out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's Hayes in at the 5, down low. That's the Pelicans 5.
Well, no question about it. Ingram is in the zone right now, having no trouble getting and hitting his shots.
It's good.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
And he's doing things on the glass tonight that we don't often see.
Boy, he has put in some major work. He's earning his pay, for sure.
Pass to Korkmaz. For 3, Maxey. Offensive rebound. Out to Harris. Three-pointer. Buries it from 3.
Well, that's just good heads-up basketball from Embiid, making the pass to the open man.
Satoransky outside. Ingram on the wing. And featuring Kobe Bryant, Tim Duncan, and Kevin Garnett. Is the 2020 Hall of Fame class the best ever, Clark?
Well, I'd certainly have to go back and look, but there won't be any classes that would be any better. I would say that. I mean, clearly depending on when some of the all-time greats went in and who were part of their classes in the past, but I would be hard-pressed to imagine or be able to state a class that was better than this particular class. 2009 comes to mind. That had Michael Jordan, David Robinson, and John Stockton. That's a pretty good threesome, too.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
That's his second personal foul.
And he makes the first. Hart's checked in for the Pelicans. The 76ers also with a sub. Green's checked in for Korkmaz.
2 shots.
And that's good as he hits both shots. The 76ers have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Here's Maxey going inside, and there's the rejection. Outside Hart, pass to Satoransky. Here's Williamson. Basket's good on the assist from Satoransky.
This is where Zion shines. Inside, he can be such a dominant force.
Now Curry, 4-3. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Their long-range shooting since halftime has been as strong as you could hope for.
And now's the time for them to step on the gas pedal. Don't let up. Keep letting it fly from deep and build that lead. Play through the finish line, not to it. Keep the pressure on.
Some changes for New Orleans. Temple's checked in for Alexander Walker, and Devontae Graham is subbed in for Satoransky. Hart can't hit. Philadelphia's gotten 3 threes to fall out of 4 attempts here in the fourth. Here's Harris. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. Williamson's got 8 rebounds in the game. Inside, here's Hayes. And finished off by Hayes.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and one foot.
And Grant, you've been around the game in so many roles. Been a player, broadcaster, owner. Talk about how the game has grown and the opportunities will continue to.
Well, we know how the game here in the U.S. has really gained prominence and is hugely successful and popular. And I also think that's happened over the years globally as well. But continuing to popularize the game in Africa, India, China, and elsewhere is exciting. There are so many new frontiers for this league to grow, and I'm excited that we're moving forward in that direction.
Here's Williamson. No good on the shot. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. Green against Hart. Pass to Reed. Harris with it. From 11 feet away. Off the left rim and out. The Pelicans have gotten 3 of 8 shot attempts to find the net here in the fourth quarter. Here's Temple. Off target with the 3. For Philadelphia, they've gotten 4 of 9 shots to go in during this fourth quarter. Harris down low. Graham covering. And Harris throws it down.
Not settling for the layup. Sometimes you got to go strong, and Harris gets the chance to stuff it there. He didn't let it slip by him.
Pass to Temple. Williamson inside. Harris on him. Williamson misses. Here's Philadelphia. They're on a 15-6 run. Green for 3. Hernan Gomez with a rebound. Hernan Gomez has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Hart. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
That's his first personal foul.
Well, super teams are still being built. Grant, what's the key to making it work with 3 or 4 guys who all need touches?
Well, it comes down to good communication between your leaders. Of course, you have to have a plan. You can't be out there winging it. And of course, prioritizing wins over stats always works.
Andre Drummond is checked in for the Sixers. Joe comes in for Maxey.
You know, guys, Josh Hart is somebody that's going to give you everything he's got. His combination of outside shooting and defense is really quite valuable to any team.
Back to Curry. 6 to shoot. And a miss there on the triple. New Orleans has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Hart with it, and Drummond picks him up defensively. Pass to Murphy. Over to the wing. Here's Lewis. He's covered by Curry. Outside Hart. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by the Sixers.
And his struggles have been apparent. Unable to make an impact scoring the ball.
Now here's Drummond. Outside Curry. Drummond, high post. Over Hernan Gomez. And no good, trying to use the glass. And New Orleans shooting at 32% from the floor. Not good. Here's Temple. Drummond grabs the miss.
Coach loves the execution, just not the result. That's okay. That's part of the process.
And Andre Drummond is going to pick up the foul. That's his 3rd foul so far.
Seems to me as though he's lost his way a little bit in the second half. He's been turnover free before the break. That's certainly not the case anymore.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Here's Lewis. Oh, rejected by Drummond. Out of bounds. It'll be Philadelphia's ball. Philadelphia has gone 3 of 6 from downtown so far in the fourth. Curry passes to Drummond. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. Curry's got 3 assists in the game.
A precision passer, Curry, also excellent at seeing his guys when they're open.
And Seth Curry is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul, and I think we're all giving more attention to health and well-being. Grant, anything the league can do better to protect player health?
Well, I know they've tried to cut down on travel and minimize back-to-backs, but at the end of the day, you're playing 41 road games and 41 home games. That's what it is. It's a marathon. It's going to be hard, and it's an endurance race. And so, yeah, maybe reducing regular season games, but I'm not sure that's an option. So sometimes you just got to grind it out and get through it and hope for the best for your ball club.
For Philadelphia, they've gone just 6 of 14 in this final quarter. Curry passes to Green. Pass to Drummond. Here's Joe. Jacks up a 3. That one no good. Here's Lewis. Green. Back to Curry. Here's Reed. That's short off the rim. New Orleans has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Pass to Hart. Here's Lewis. Hernan Gomez on the wing. Back to Hart. Shot clock at 5. And Green comes to help. Here's Lewis. Curry with the block.
It's huge whenever Seth Curry comes up with the block. I think it ignites the entire team.
Marshall, he's checked in for Hart. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Thibault's checked in. Now here's Curry. Defense is right there. Here's Drummond. Chalk up 2 there. Drummond's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Oh, the block shot grabs it out of the air.
So hard, actually impossible to cut into the lead when you have a guy struggling this badly.
Trying to close out, you got to know who's hot and who's not.
Here's Marshall, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's going to go on Andre Drummond. And Graham, throughout your career, you mostly played in the smaller markets. Do you think the league is doing enough to help them compete?
I think so. I mean, look, Milwaukee just won a championship. An incredible season they had last year. I think they're doing the right thing between revenue sharing, the salary cap, the luxury tax. And remember, the players union will always favor freedom of movement for its players.
The first one falls, and the Pelicans making a change here. Satoransky's checked in. Milton's checked in for the Sixers. And he makes both free throws. Philadelphia has gone 3 of 7 from the perimeter during the fourth. Unable to get that one. And it's New Orleans taking it the other way. Here's Marshall to the wing on the left. Satoransky right side. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
You just can't give up looks that close to the rim.
And for the 76ers, they're shooting the ball at only 35% here in the fourth quarter. Good on the shot.
It's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
Pass to Hernan Gomez. Satoransky outside. Back to Hernan Gomez. It's stolen by Drummond. Here's Thibault. Murphy pulls it in. New Orleans has got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the fourth. 0 for 4. And Clark, it's a relief to have fans back in the stands, but rising incidents of misconduct from a few. How do you think we discourage this?
Well, I think you first identify who those folks are, press charges, hold them accountable, make the penalty severe for that type of misconduct. Just because you purchase a ticket doesn't give you the right to act any way that you want to. There are protocols and rules and just basic human dignity and respect and courteousness that has to be applied. So make it tough on folks that step outside of those lines. Hold them accountable and press charges if need be.
Ooh, costly foul there. That'll send him to the line for 3 free throws.
Good defensive intensity. But you have to stay in control always.
Especially on a three-point attempt. I mean, you have to defend that shot without fouling. Now you give a guy 3 free throws.
He misses the free throw. Korkmaz is checked in for the Sixers. Good on the second one. Here's Murphy.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
To the middle. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
That's his second personal foul. Team is in the penalty.
At the line for your Pelicans. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Grant, as someone who played abroad on Team USA, how exciting is it to see how much more international the league has become?
It's fantastic, no question. You know, back then we saw so many talented foreign stars playing internationally, but now the best really do all find their way here to the NBA.
Drummond's checked in for Thibault. So he gets them both. There's a minute 54 left to play in the fourth quarter. Milton with it. Pass to Korkmaz. From deep. Pelicans cleared away. Here's Lewis. Now Satoransky. Here's Hernan Gomez. And that one drops for him.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the 76ers.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, BA, just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And so with this win, they take the first of 2 games they'll play this year against the Pelicans.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Joel Embiid.
Yeah, and he was aggressive rebounding the ball tonight. I think his aggressiveness on the glass helped set the tone.
Pass to Satoransky. That shot is off. Now the 76ers take it the other way. Here's Korkmaz. 19 seconds left to play in the fourth. Satoransky outside. Pass to Lewis. Hernan Gomez inside. And the layup is good off the glass.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll do it for this inaugural game of the NBA season. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson.